evening from St. Louis Park. I'm Bruce Orman along with Paul Bodwin, and tonight we have Buffalo in at St. Louis Park. Our first game of the season together here, Paul.
Yep.
And St. Louis Park has played a few games, but looking to get back on the winning track. They started off at 1-0, then with a couple of losses. Now they're looking to see if they can get back against this Buffalo Bison team.
Yeah, it's one of those frigid nights. The temperature is just continuing to drop, but we're hoping that we can heat it up in here for a good game tonight. Doing the starters, they're announcing the starters right now.
Yeah, so starting lineup for St. Louis Park will be Holden Steinbrook, averaging 6-7 points per game. And Jackson McDonald for the St. Louis Park Orioles, averaging 10 points a game. We'll go back in order. Bloomquist, Matthew Jordan, and for the Orioles, Tanner Rose.
Yep.
He's averaging 15 points per game. Tanner had to sit out last year. Good to have him playing this So we have Josh Rickard for St. Louis Park.
He's been around a while.
Thomas Jordan, averaging 18 points a game. Matthew Johnson, number 11 for the St. Louis Park Warriors, averaging 9 points per game. Arsenio Richardson, the head coach of the Orioles, Josh Ortman. So it's Bloomquist, Jordan, and Muriofsky. And yes, the Jordans are brothers.
I wondered.
There's two twins and then one older brother. So
There's a little bit of a legacy with that last name in basketball. There's been some okay players that have also had the last name Jordan in the history of men's basketball.
Right. And for the Orioles, it's Steinbrook, McDonald, Rose, Rickard, and Matthew Johnson as starters. Johnson will look to tip off against Jordan. Should mention that a sophomore for Buffalo, who is averaging 30 points per game over his first two games, is out tonight. Hegley. Orioles quickly to the basket. Just by Steinbrook.
Good luck by Steinbrook. Just didn't get the quite the right touch off the glass.
Buffalo comes into this game.
Nice steal.
One of two games. And then we see Tanner Rose.
Tanner Rose with a nice steal and drive to the bucket. Orioles putting on a nice little meeting him at half court, not making it easy for him.
And the Orioles again, they're 1-3. They started off 1-0. Then they lost a close one to Armstrong, 66-64, after beating Champlin Park 79-63. Then a couple tough ones, Eden Prairie 93-70, and Wayzata, they lost 95-53. Arsenio still thought his team could play much better against that competition. Wasn't excited about the way they played, was hoping they can get back on track here, and so far a good start. Tanner Rose with all 4 points for the Orioles here in the early going.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks fired up. He's finding good looks and good footwork, moving the ball around. Ooh, nice almost steal there by Johnson.
So Matthew Jordan will inbound the basketball, trailing 4-0. Work it inside. Left-handed up by Thomas Jordan. He's fouled. First foul of the game for the Orioles, and Thomas Jordan will go to the free throw line.
I believe that foul was on Steinbrook, I think. I think he said number 0.
St. Louis Park so far this season has played 11 players in their game, so they will use the bench quite a bit.
So Thomas Jordan drills his first free throw.
And he gets a vote. So for Buffalo, they started their season with an 83-51 loss against Cambridge and Sandy. Or actually, they beat Cambridge and Sandy. They beat Monticello 82-43. They're 2-0. They don't have Minnesota Hubs just isn't as good as they used to be.
No.
They don't.
No, they've changed up their whole format, so it's much harder to get any good information for us on what these players and teams have been doing. Got a foul on the floor here.
Taken over by the Star Tribune. So Matthew Johnson picking up his first foul.
Try a little tip in there.
Right. Lost out of bounds. Matthew Johnson just going to corral that basketball. First sub of the game for us will be Jonah Schwab, replacing Matthew Johnson. A little different for the Orioles this year without two 6'9" players in the lineup, Paul. So they're going shorter and maybe a little quicker. Yeah,
I think the boys team here is in a little bit of a period of transition from an era that's closing up.
You know, Micah and Marley Curtis, though, I should say, you know, I've had an opportunity to watch a couple of their games on stream. They're actually playing very well. You know,
nice.
both players. Micah started off with an injury, back injury, and wasn't playing much, but Marley played very well during that. And now both of them together.
Nice move by Rose. Really good focus. Kept his eye on the prize, and nice drive in the hole.
Tanner Rose started at the Neil St. Margaret's and then transferred to St. Louis Park, where he had to sit out last year.
Huh. Oh, nice. McDonald with the almost steal there, but still a nice interrupt on the pass. It can rattle an offense.
So we're going to get a whistle.
We get a foul away from the ball.
Referee's talking it over here.
Not sure what the call is. Huh.
Well, they must have waved off whatever they were.
Yeah. Oh, good look inside.
Yeah, it was a good cut to the basket that time by number 2, Miriofsky.
Yeah.
And now a running layup is good by Thomas Jordan.
Yeah, Miriofsky was wise not to shoot that. A nice cut, but the shot wasn't there.
So Thomas Jordan has all 4 points for Buffalo in this game so far. Turnaround jumper not good. Get another foul.
I think that's going to be on Steinbrook. He reached, went over the back on the rebound.
So the Orioles picking up their 4th foul. Or 3rd foul.
3rd foul.
Yeah, they did not call the 4th. But that's number 2 on Steinbrook, so he's going to have to take a seat on the bench.
That's a little early to have 2 fouls. Going deep.
Rick Johnson back in.
Yeah, nice defense by Rickard. Placed that perfectly, reached in, didn't foul, got the ball to stop what could have been an easy 2.
So number 2, Graham Riggs, will come into the game for the Orioles.
Doing it well. It's been hard for Buffalo to find good shots. That's a deep 3.
Off the front of the iron, out of bounds for Oriole basketball.
Caitlin Clark range. So yeah, Thomas Jordan all 4 points for Buffalo, and if I'm not mistaken, Tanner Rose all 6 points for St. Louis Park.
And interesting because Thomas Jordan averages 18 points a game and Hagley averaged 30, so that was like 48 points between the two of them.
Wow.
And losing Hagley.
Ooh. That was a great look inside, and he just bobbled it.
And a great diving save by Matthew Jordan back in.
Nice finish. That was Bloomquist, I believe.
Yep, first 2 points.
Oh.
Johnson.
Oh, way to stay focused. Kind of fell off balance a little bit, stayed with it, and dropped a dime.
Johnson averaging 9 points per game, gets his first 2. 8-6 Orioles, 8 travel.
Oh, okay. I thought they called a foul. I was going to not like that, but. Go with the travel. So Riggs inbounding the ball.
Santa Rose. Johnson,
Oh, look
nice
at that. Oh, yeah, I got him with the body.
Right.
Really nice move by Johnson inside, and then
Tony Jordan.
Mirovsky. Oh, was that Jordan? Wait,
Maybe you're right.
that was Mirovsky.
You're right, Mirovsky. Yep.
Did what he could to try to defend and got him with the body. Should be shooting 2.
Only the first foul of the game for the Bison. Finn Dorfman checks in.
Drills them both. Got some good free throw shooting tonight. Orioles in a full court press now. I think they're trying to rattle this Buffalo offense as much as they can, not let them get set, get any kind of rhythm.
Don't want to foul in the backcourt.
Yeah.
So far, they're really doing a good job defensively.
Yes, they are.
That's a tough shot.
Yep.
Good defense by the Orioles.
Defense kind of collapsed on them, made it really difficult. They're not making anything easy for Buffalo.
See the Orioles pushing the ball down the court, and that time they got it to Jonas Schwab, and he was triple teamed inside, but was able to draw the foul.
See who the foul was on? I missed it.
Yeah, Mirovsky picking up the second.
That's what I thought.
Hendricks Gatz now in the game.
Well, that's an open shot. Drills it.
What a great shot. Good trajectory by Jackson McDonald, able to sink that one. All net. Orioles with their biggest lead of the game, 13-6.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be an over and back.
No, I tipped it, though.
Yep, you're right.
Still good defense. It rattles them up.
That was a nice move to the basket by number 11, Jordan, Tony Jordan.
Oh, deep three. Nope.
Rimmed around off the basket. There's a cut to the basket and a good defense.
Again, yeah, really good defense. Didn't give him anything.
Jackson McDonald, yeah.
Not much there either.
Oh, right. Ran into a wall. Schwab did a good job to get back to him.
Yep.
Almost tipped that one. There's another drive to the basket. Orioles getting called for a foul.
That's a good drive. He
Yeah.
cut quickly and gave Park really nothing to do but foul.
Both teams going hard to the basket right now, Paul, and trying to draw fouls. Matthew Jordan did a good job there.
Is that foul on Johnson?
I think on Riggs.
Oh, yeah, you're right. High arch on that shot.
Jordan averages 7 points per game. With some changes here.
Now we got 21 coming in. And 10. Rickards back in. 21 is Jacob Netzel. Number 10, Sadiq Issa.
Tipped up, doesn't go, rebound by the Bison. Another drive to the lane. And left-hander is good. Wow.
Here goes Rose.
Back to a 1-point game right now. Couple unanswered baskets.
Yeah, the Buffalo defense has really stepped it up on the last couple of Park possessions.
Yeah, I think they're going to force St. Louis Park to try and hit shots from outside, and they're really clogging the lane, and that's what St. Louis Park is going to have to do too, because everything's going inside. There's an inside basket.
Oh, deep three. Ooh, and
that's going to be three. So Thomas Jordan picking up his first foul, and Matthew Johnson is going to go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 so far in this game.
that one. Back to a tie game. Buffalo came back strong after Park jumped out to a little bit of a lead. It's short.
Where would like to see a nice jump in level of play from Matthew Johnson, who's a junior. You know, he's got some good playing time last year as a sophomore, and you know, he's got good expectations that he can be a really good player for this team for another year. So if he can continue to develop his game, he's going to be a big factor for the Orioles. He may be the tallest player on the floor.
I think so. We got some small ball out here tonight. And now another foul on a three-point shot.
Yeah, Buffalo did a good job moving the ball around and throwing it cross court that time, and foul on Matthew Johnson. If it is, it's going to be a second. So we'll see if they keep Johnson in the game. I think they're going to take him out. Jordan's 2 for 2. Only a 2-game sample size, but Matthew Jordan with 5 points, and if he makes this a 6, he averages 7 so far with them.
Yeah, he's having a nice first half. He's getting some good looks.
And he is going to get more shot attempts with Hagley out of it.
It's 2 out of 3.
I mean, you got a family of 3 brothers on the court that they take up 3/5 of the team. You know, how much fun is that at home, right?
It could be really fun. It can also be really miserable some nights. Ain't nobody happy.
Back up top. Off the mark. Orioles taking some long threes so far in the first half.
And not successfully. That's a nice drive. Good finish. Nice pick. That was Hendricks Gatz. on that pick. I like to see defense like that. Just pick their pocket.
Miles Bossett, number 30 in the game for the Royals.
Oh, look at that collapse on him. Love that. That's some really good defense. Wow. Transition basketball. That all started with the kind of a mid-court trap on the Park player, and it just rattled him enough, led to a steal and a quick drive, and there goes Rickard looking for something off the glass and not finding it.
Yeah, for the Royals, it's one and done. They're not getting that rebound. They're not having second opportunities. And for Buffalo, it's been these drives up the middle of the lane into the basket. Almost a foul that time. Rose
wants to push it.
Good no-look pass.
Oh, that's pretty. That was a pretty drive. And I think that transition is going to be the key for Park. They're going to need to get some rebounds and get buckets in transition tonight if they're going to stay in it.
Love the way Rose looked to his right and threw to his left. That was pretty. There's another backdoor cut.
Look at that.
You got to find a way to really stop number 33, Jordan. Getting some easy baskets inside.
He is.
Rose.
Oh, nice drive, but just didn't lay it in. That's a foul. That to me looks like a frustration foul on part of Rose. Just kind of fed up, wants to stop the play. Reaches in. Number 30 in the Park.
That's Bossett.
Rickard went for it. Deep three.
Another long one. Batted out and saved by the Bison. But good job by Rickard.
Couldn't corral it. Oh, nice.
There you go.
A trailer. Know where the basket is, lay the right spin on the ball in the right spot off the glass.
And take the defender off of his feet and onto his backside, you know. So
after you stole it.
Right. He had him faked out.
Yeah, that was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that really fired up the crowd.
Sure did. So we got a nice ball game going here. 20-19 with the Buffalo lead. Kind of back and forth. Okay, quick timeout.
7:25 left to go in the first half.
And also worthy of note, just quickly, if Park can get back to kind of stifling the Buffalo offense a little bit on their defense, we are working with a shot clock tonight, which we're not, I don't know that we always are, but tonight we are. So that could be a factor.
We always are.
Okay. I know at some point they were kind of slowly introducing it. Not every game had it.
Drive along the baseline, passed out. Three, not good.
Nice board.
Rebound. Schwab doesn't take the shot to go, but he draws the foul.
Yeah.
I believe that's on Jordan.
Could you be more specific?
Matthew. I know I have a good chance to be right if I can just say the foul.
Just Jordan. Trying to get caught up on my scoring here. I lost track. Hits them both.
Free throws.
For a trap.
Nice pass on the baseline. Tap from behind. Now he gets fouled.
Yeah, it looked like he might have even got hit in the face.
So
Incidental, but.
Yeah, that's on Tony Jordan will be number 2 on him. Actually, number 1. I had marked him for a foul before someone else. Rickard in the front court. Rob. Riggs looking for another great move.
Not there. Goes Rickard.
Shot clock at 15. Down to 11. Riggs down to 6. They got to put a shot up. Rickard takes it to the basket.
Did he get it?
At the buzzer.
No.
Short. They worked the clock perfectly.
Yeah. Just came up a little short.
Into the corner. 3. Little long. Rebound taken down by the Orioles. Riggs.
Are pushing the ball up again. Want to get those points.
Nice
Transition.
Great pass by Riggs.
Riggs having a nice little showing here. A couple of great plays over the last couple minutes.
Orioles on a little bit of a run. They've got a 3-point lead now.
5:49 to play in the half.
Almost a travel that time. Again, that 3 off the mark. Orioles with the rebound. Picked down by McDonald. Into the front court. Riggs. There's a left-hand move.
Oh, boy, does he have some moves?
Back up by 5. Here's a 3. That one.
Oh, nice putback. It misses it, though.
Orioles tap it out, but Bison will get another opportunity at the 3, which misses. Rebound by McDonald. He starts up the court.
He's looking for a guard.
He had Riggs to the left, but gives it to Rickard. Down to 5 minutes to go in the first half. Riggs. Good at switching hands.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, Rickard. That's going to be a box foul.
Yep. Rickard saw that gap and just pounced on it. Did not hesitate. Really nice drive on the part of Rickard, and then picks up the foul.
Yeah, Matthew Johnson now just picked up his 2nd foul, so.
Matthew Jordan.
Or Matthew Jordan. Did I say Jeff?
Yeah. It's like, how did Johnson get a foul? He's not even on that team or on the floor.
It's very easy if I could just remember the name Jordan. Right? You can't go wrong.
We got some subs coming in here for Buffalo.
And for Park.
Rose back in the game.
Nate Foley.
Now Park up to a 6-point lead.
Yet again, Buffalo was missing some outside shots, and the Orioles have done a good job to scrape the boards and prevent Buffalo from getting those extra opportunities. I think we're going to see try and get the ball inside to Thomas Jordan a little bit. Jordan with the ball.
15 to shoot.
Thomas Jordan. Oh, he's got a strip from behind. Remain the Bison basketball with shot clock down to 11.
Orioles been playing really strong the last couple of minutes. Take a 7-point lead. We'd like to get it to 9.
Inside.
Oof. Almost in and out, but it went down.
Nice mid-range jump shot.
Gotta shoot that. Ooh.
Stop the mark by Riggs.
Wide open look. Not a bad shot to take.
Riggs.
Riggs. Good anticipation, what they call there.
Foul on Buffalo. I think that's going to be on Thomas Jordan.
Maybe his 2nd.
If it is on him, maybe it looks like, yeah, it is. That was a frustration foul.
Yep. Orioles really have Buffalo a little rattled right now.
And Orioles are in the bonus right now, so they're shooting the 1-1. This will be McDonald shooting.
Riggs shooting.
Oh, Riggs, I couldn't see that. Thanks, Paul. Between the 2s and the 3s.
Oh, yeah.
It was easy when you had these 2 6'9" guys that you could, figure out. One of the Curtis brothers.
Yeah. He stepped out, I think. Yeah, Park ball.
So really a chance now to make it almost a 3-point possession.
Mm-hmm.
Or 4 if they hit a 3.
And they're going to take it.
And
You bet. Biggest lead for the Orioles is 9 points right now. Cut to the basket. Not that time. He got the inside. I thought Gatz may have wanted to take that shot, but said he was hoping someone was cutting to the basket, and the Orioles got in the passing lane. It'll be an inbound play right now for the Bison. Jordan. Oof.
Just along the sideline.
Look at that.
Just from behind. That was almost a travel carry that time. And a push
out of bounds to be Park ball. Park is anticipating their passes so well, just coming in and picking them off right as the receiver's about to get it.
Now, that's a big foul. That's Thomas Jordan's 3rd foul.
Oof.
Who put second up there? I thought he had one. I thought we had him for 2 earlier.
Huh.
Looks like he had a frustration one here, which was, but maybe they call it to someone else.
Well, either way, Rickard's shooting.
Right. Got a nice throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line right now. Orioles by 10.
He's been playing on this varsity squad for a long time now, at least 3 years. Orioles putting a little press on. It could have been a carry.
Yeah, it was. And Bison really trying to push the basketball, trying to get it inside. There's a nice drive to the basket.
Yeah, that was really nice. High off the glass, pretty.
Rose spent a little fire, but he made a nice move there. Good defense.
Deep 3.
And again, no one there for the rebound that time on the shot by Natzel. Trying to get his second 3. Swarming defense by the Orioles. Inside.
Nice quick shot.
Yeah, it was by Gatz. A little bit of run by the Bison, trying to get back in it before halftime. They trail by 11, now they trail by 7. Here's Rose taking it along the baseline, and he was pushed out.
He did get a foul.
Yeah, he's pushed out by Bloomquist that time. So Rose will go to the free throw line. And the Orioles should be in the double bonus, so Rose will get 2 free throws. McDonald and Blissett will come back into the game for the Orioles after the free throw here.
Not sure what the holdup is here. Trying to ice the shooter. Well, I think they were trying to figure out. I think they might have been trying to figure out if they were in the bonus or double bonus. Trying to confirm.
Oh, they call it the 9th foul, so
Yeah.
they had too many fouls, so they put an extra one up there. So it is a 1-and-1.
And he missed.
Yep.
Oof. That pass was almost intercepted. intercepted, and I think it rattled them a little bit. They just couldn't get a handle on it.
It was thrown pretty hard for a guy who was just standing right in the same vicinity. So.
This is true. Oh, I would have liked to take that shot.
Yeah, and that was just thrown too high for the cutting player for the Orioles, which was George Schwab.
Got 2:11 to play in the first half here. 33-26, Park with the lead. Ooh, yep. For sure.
Tough foul too, because now it sends them to the line shooting the 1-and-1. Ricker's first foul. That'd be number 4, Hendricks Gatz. He's got 2 points in the game. First free throw attempt for him.
It's off. Nice forward by Bissett.
Like to get it in the guard.
Yeah, he just didn't have the ball handling for that spot and just lost it. With some good defense by Buffalo. He's not happy with this.
Bissett trying to go for the steal that time.
On Bissett. Yep.
Chance to cut it to 5.
Drills the first one.
A little different trajectory on his shot.
Yeah, line drive.
Right.
Bissett's going to take a rest.
Matthew Johnson, interestingly, comes in with 2 fouls late in the half.
Yeah. They want his offense out there right now. Bissett might be a little tired.
It's important to get a little momentum here. You want to close the half strong. And right now we've seen the momentum.
Travel.
A little more momentum on Buffalo's here as they get back in this game.
Yeah, we got a minute and a half left. They're starting to close that gap just kind of bit by bit. Rick's going to come back in for Johnson.
And the double-digit lead the Orioles had now is at 5 points. So at least 6 unanswered points for the Buffalo. There's a 3. Oh, that was that. Okay, went out of bounds before he grabbed.
Gotcha.
But
that was a tricky spot.
And it's the offense-defensive shuffle here. We're going to bring Johnson back into the game on offense. Rose has been quiet for the Orioles after starting.
He started really strong, and he has been. And that's going to stay with Park. Just about to hit the minute mark here, 33-28 Park, first half.
Pass inside Johnson, out for the 3.
Rose.
Oh, no drop.
Riggs there for the board, and I like that play by Riggs to drive to the basket, and even if you can't get the shot, you're likely to pick up a foul, which he did.
Graham Riggs, when he coming into the game, he's been a little bit of a spark plug for the Orioles.
He really has.
Rose will be taking Johnson out again, I believe.
Missed it.
He made his first free throw. Now he's missed 2 in a row. He's got 5 points in the game.
Rickard in for Johnson.
Seem to have gone cold here.
They've gone cold and kind of lack some energy as well. Not sure which led to which. Missed them both. Great chance for Buffalo. Oh, that's going to be Park ball. He just lost it.
Right. He has something to say to that. Maybe he was pushed out a little bit, but.
And here comes Johnson back in.
I think he comes in, but he hasn't touched the ball on his last 2 possessions. So. 46 seconds remaining in the half.
The Orioles hustle here. They get a 2-for-1.
Rickard.
Nice. Good idea. It just wasn't there.
Yeah, they can hold for the last shot now.
Yeah.
But they won't. Looks like McDonald picking up the foul. First foul by McDonald. Foul number 9 on the Orioles. Still a 1-and-1. Yeah, the Orioles were not taking advantage of being in the bonus, but Buffalo is hitting some of their free throws here and getting back into some basketball game. Trail by 1 possession if he makes this one.
And he does. Got ourselves a ball game. Not that we ever didn't.
33-30 to score. Orioles can hold for the last shot.
Looks like that's what Rickard's doing.
Faces the basket. Takes the pass.
Nice look outside.
3. Hits the mark. And still time. Twice in 3 seconds.
And foul. Oh, I think he got it off. Are they counting it?
Let's see here. Yep, they did count.
Yeah, I thought he just tipped it in. Hard to tell. We don't have replay. You can't take a look, but who shot that?
That's what I didn't see the number.
Well, there we go.
Well, that's
1 point game here at the half, Bruce.
yeah, and you're going to see that that's going to make a big difference coming into the second half for Buffalo, because I mean they were down by 11. They just really dominated towards the end of the half. There, St. Louis Park couldn't hit any shots. Buffalo picked up their defense, and they did a lot of it without Thomas Jordan, their leading scorer, who was in foul trouble. St. Louis Park didn't take advantage of it, and so. A lot of times the way a half ends is indicative how the game could go in the second half. And so for St. Louis Park, I think you saw they were shuffling in Johnson because they thought it was important to try and get some momentum in the half, but they weren't able to do that. And again, good finish by Buffalo.
Yeah.
And really a good game so far. 33-32, anyone's game.
It is. And Park needs to recognize that. Yeah, we kind of fell apart a little bit there toward the end of the half, but they played a pretty solid first half overall. They came out with a really aggressive, energetic defense. I do wonder if they fatigued a little bit toward the end of the half, and if that's what happened. They've been playing a lot of press and just really aggressive defense. So we'll see. We'll see if they can pick it back up in the second half, but either way, I think we got ourselves an exciting second half to play.
So St. Louis Park up by 1. We're going to take a break. We will be back. More basketball.
My husband is a veteran, and he was injured in the line of duty.
It happened while I was deployed to Iraq. An IED detonated 3 feet from my face.
It was bad.
I remember thinking, who's going to take care of my wife and daughter?
We took care of each other with a lot of help from DAV.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Jason get the life-changing support and benefits they've earned.
My victory is knowing my disability doesn't define me.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Minnesota along with Paul Baldwin is getting ready to start the second half. Scoring in the first half, leading scorer for, we'll start with the Bison. Leading scorer was Thomas Jordan. He had 10 points. We had Matthew Jordan had 8 points. Henry Flukequist with 4. And then you had Gatz and Tony Jordan with 4 points. The St. Louis Park Orioles, a little bit of a balance there. They had a couple guys with 6 points, Tanner Rose and Matthew Johnson. A couple guys with 5, Jackson McDonald and Graham Riggs. A couple guys with 4 is Josh Rickard and Jonas Schwab. And then one with 3 was Jacob Natezel hitting that 3-pointer. So Paul, you saw, I think Tanner Rose may have had the first 6 points in the game and was held scoreless the rest of the half. So I think they're going to have to find ways to get Tanner more involved. He's got the potential to score a lot of points for them.
And he also sat for quite a while too, so I'm not sure. I don't know if he maybe tweaked something or what, but yeah, he was off to the races and then didn't hear much from him. Also, just for the record, that was Hendricks Gatz with that last-minute tip-in before the end of the half. The last second, I should say.
So the Bison will start with the basketball here in the second half. Muriowski is back in the game, so they come out with Muriowski, Jordan, and Johnson missing. The follow-up was missed by the Orioles. That was Steinbrook, who's looking for his first 2 points, but he will go to the free throw line.
That was a nice move. He just didn't quite, I think, have the balance of his body in air to lay it in correctly. Steinbrook with a nice attempt on the tip-in, but picks up the foul nevertheless.
Orioles have missed some free throws in this game. Steinbrook, McDonald, Rose, Rickard, and Matthew Johnson are the 5 on the floor right now for the Orioles.
Almost missed that one, but he got it.
Shooter's touch.
Yeah. It's all about that backspin. Oh, what was that?
Good defense.
Yeah.
On him like a shirt. Is that a good phrase?
A little short on a deep 3.
Rebound. Pushing the ball. Rickard. He's going to stop. He pops. He's off. Oh!
Did he call glass?
I don't know where that hit on the glass, how that one got in.
Shooter's touch, Bruce.
Right
Here comes Rose. Nice move.
Oh, this is that left-handed.
Yeah, I think that might have gotten tipped from behind a little bit.
There's a 3 for the Orioles. This one is just short off the iron, and good box out that time by Thomas. Jackson McDonald had an open look from 3, just didn't get it to go. Pushing it up quickly.
Yeah, missed
that pass was thrown behind Tony Jordan.
So the Park out to a quick start here, jumping up 4 points in the second half here, and Buffalo with nothing, so they're up 5 and have the ball. It's been a very back and forth game.
Substitution, Finn Dorfsman will come into the game, replacing Muriowski.
Got a timeout?
Yeah, Senio Richardson calling a timeout.
See what he can cook up here first time out of the half.
Arsenio's known to save his timeouts and then start using them as teaching moments in the second half. But interesting part of it is that the Orioles are on a little bit of a roll.
Yeah.
You got momentum here,
and it wasn't like he called it right when they crossed half court or anything. They kind of were getting their offense going and then called it. I wonder if there was some kind of set or mismatch that he didn't like, or
right. And I think what would happen is if the Orioles had made a basket there, you may have seen Buffalo call a timeout just to stop that momentum.
Yep.
But I don't like to second guess. Arsenio is a great coach.
He is.
Does a great job with this team, and there's a reason why he did that.
Yep.
He likes to coach and he likes to teach us the young. He's got some young players on his team, and I think it's a way to get everyone to sort of say, hey, this is what we had talked about doing.
Right.
We're not executing that way. Let's get back into the game plan.
Yeah, the players love him too. He's got a great staff around him.
He's a great guy. He's helped us in football games. He's got great personality. He's just a fun guy.
Having a hard time inbounding, and he's got to do something.
He's got to throw it in. He's lucky that they didn't call for a foul. Rose quickly passes it down. Trying to drive the baseline. Johnson, 12 seconds to go. Jump shot by Johnson is short.
It's a tough shot.
Another turnover.
But whatever it is in terms of that timeout, you know, what we saw before the timeout, it looked like they were just trying to force the ball inside right away without moving it around. And then they come out of the timeout and you saw a lot of perimeter ball movement, trying to find the right spot to get it in down low. I wonder if that's what he talked to them about. Oh, that's a deep three. You Oh.
Picks up his third foul, and no need for that one.
Yeah, that was sloppy.
Orioles back up by 8.
That's an inbound pass. Nice fadeaway.
Yeah,
Short.
Jordan missing out of bounds. And again, that's what we're going to probably see, you know, is Buffalo's got to get Jordan, Thomas Jordan, the basketball more, and he's their leading scorer on this team, and so that was what they wanted. He just was short on the shot. I like the way Rose is able to put his hands on his shoe and just sort of wipe his hand a little bit. And, get the ball, make a nice play there, and get the basket. So 8 points for Rose. I don't think that cough.
I don't think the cough button works.
It does. I hear your cough.
Yeah, no, that was great. I mean, you're right. That little shake and bake by Rose and finding his way in and high off the glass, pretty. Up by 10 all of a sudden. The Bison have not scored here when we're a good almost 3 minutes into the second half.
You don't want to give the ball back to him, like unforced turnover like that, but things happen. And now Buffalo will.
And we know how the Bison can come back, so you don't want to give them anything.
Mariovsky's back in the game with 3 fouls.
Oh, that was nice contact.
Yeah, that's going to be 4 on Steinberg.
Oh boy. He's going to have to come out. Riggs set to come in.
Riggs did a lot right in the first half, except he did miss 3 free throws.
Yeah. But a couple really nice moves for the basket. At least one solid steal, maybe more than that.
Matthew Jordan is 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 9 points in the game.
Johnson pushing the ball up. He's going to go. Oh, that's a tough foul. That looked like all ball to me, Bruce.
Yeah, the call on Mariovsky, and that's going to be, I think, number 4 on him, or 3. 3 for Mariovsky. No, they're saying 4.
Oh, wow. That's a tough one. I mean, maybe he got him with the body. I'm not sure, but that looked like all ball from here.
No replays tonight, so we can't tell. But you're pretty good on your judgment call. So upcoming games for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Their next game will be December 16th at Minneapolis North. Then they face a little easier contest against Hopkins at Hopkins on December 19th. On December 26th, right after the Christmas holiday, they play Egan at St. Louis Park. And on the 27th, Rogers at St. Louis Park. So couple holiday games there on the 26th and the 27th. Then they're done for a while until the 13th of January.
Oh, wow. That's quite a break.
Yeah, I mean, that's what again, I said on the Minnesota hub site, so we'll see if that's correct.
Drills it.
5 of 6 for Matthew Johnson from the line.
And it falls.
Shooter stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Orioles tied their biggest lead of the game at 11.
Well, like we said, we know that this Bison team can come back. They can't get lazy. They got to play smart. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, really good work inside by Thomas Jordan. And we mentioned that that's going to be the guy they have to start counting on a little bit more.
I like how strong he went up. Just no hesitation. Powered himself to the hoop and drained it.
Orioles did a good job not to foul.
Yep. Here goes Riggs. Nothing there.
Open 3. Again short.
Whoa!
Riggs going underneath, taking the player out.
Yep.
You know, in the NBA, they start calling that one as a flagrant 1.
Huh.
If a guy goes up in the air and you come from underneath him and take the legs out, it's a flagrant 1. You don't really have flagrant.
No. Oh, nice look.
Wide open 3.
That was nice defense on the part of Johnson. Came in there and got in his face a little bit. I might have thrown him off just a tick.
Yeah, there's a good tip from McConnell to Rose. Rose took it all the way. Look at Johnson.
Wow, that was some pro rebounding right there. Bruce, the way he went up and grabbed that board. That was pretty.
This will be interesting on this call. No, they're going to give it to number 5.
Okay.
Matthew Jordan instead of 33. That'll be Thomas Jordan. The big one. They have number 4 up on the board, so maybe it's...
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess getting the foul on that one. 9th free throw for...
Oh, missed them both.
It's fair, so... He's missed 3 of 9.
Oh, going for the trap.
Oh,
yep. He tried to get rid of it as quickly as he could and just ended up throwing it away. You could hear Arsenio yell, "Go, go," and they collapsed on him, and that's good defense.
Muriowski's going to come in. With 4 fouls, he's going to come in on defense here.
Well, they need a stop.
Rose, good spin to the basket.
Oh, he should have gone up strong, but no basket. He traveled. That's a spot where I'd like to see him go up strong there and just see if you can either get it off the glass or draw a foul.
I agree, and you had Muriowski playing defense on him, so you know, go hard at Muriowski and you take him out of the game.
So the Bison get the stop that they need, want to cut this back to 9 if they can. Riggs gets called for the foul there, but I would say it was good defense. He came in to help and at least just disrupted the play.
So see now if Buffalo has a run in their game here.
I would imagine they do. They have all night, so came back from this deficit before and came back from a few other smaller deficits.
So Matthew Jordan with the free throw. And he hits the fair, yep.
Yep, he stepped out.
And again, another unforced turnover for the Orioles.
I was about to say he's got to be careful, and then he stepped on the line. His heel just hit it, and the ref was right there to see it. That's an unfortunate turnover. Got to know where you are.
So Natezel comes into the game for the Orioles, replacing McDonald.
Great chance for the Bison.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, Rickard wanted that one.
Miriavsky. Oh, that was off the Orioles.
He banked it off on the defender right into it with a pretty lay-in. That was.
Three
Look at that.
short.
And just like that, Bison have cut this to 5 and have the ball.
Tap from behind. Bison still maintain possession. Another tap. Bison still have it. Here's a three by Miriavsky. He's
off.
Off the mark. Schwab comes up into the front court for the Orioles.
Trying to push it. They like to push, try to get buckets in transition, but now they're going to have to set up the offense. He's in trouble. We got a timeout.
Arsenio calling the timeout on the sideline there.
Yeah, he didn't want to give the ball up in that situation. I like that timeout. You know, sometimes you want to save them for later in the game, and a game that seems like it's going to be close. But in a spot like that, where your lead's slipping and you got players all over the place, the offense seems to be a little bit confused. Take the timeout, get them reset.
Next game for Buffalo will be at home against Sartell on the 19th. Then they have a game on December 23rd at home against Delano. They play on December 27th at Annandale, and they close out the year at home against Elton River. We'll get basketball game, Paul. Looks like Buffalo's getting back in this one. It could go down to the wire here. We still have 12:20 remaining in regulation time.
Yeah, they never like hung their heads. Yeah, they were down 11 in the beginning of the first half and never hung their heads, stuck with it, and now look at where they are, and there's another turnover.
Coming out of a timeout, that's a tough turnover for St. Louis Park.
We're going to push it. It's like a 1-on-4, but it's not going to be stopped.
There's a three off the iron. Here comes Buffalo. They're pushing it. Now they open three. That good. One is off iron. Both teams have struggled on from outside.
Here we go again.
It's another three that doesn't go.
Third time is not a charm. Ball's all over the place. Oh, that's a beautiful pass.
That's a great pass and wide open.
Wow.
Back to one possession game. Oh,
there's another steal. And look at this. And just like that, they're down 1. 10-0 run on the part of Buffalo, if I've got my numbers right.
Yeah, the Reds have used like 3 timeouts here in the second half, and it's not working to their advantage.
Bison bench is getting into it.
Rose puts up a three. That was not a good three.
No.
Not in a game where the momentum is changing. You got to try and get something inside, work the ball around a little bit, make them work on defense.
Yeah, especially when they got a player out there with 4 fouls.
Fadeaway jumper, not good that time.
Good job by Rose to stick with that rebound. That could have been a reach.
I'd like to see Rickard, get some points here.
He's going to take that. You bet!
Matthew Johnson, the second three. He's the leading scorer for the Orioles. He has 14 points. That is a big momentum change. You got to stop the swings.
Oh, and they're going to answer.
Nope.
That was short. Yeah.
Back out.
Let's do it again.
He is on fire.
Yes, he is.
Matthew Johnson, third three.
That's a nice shot. And it looks like the Bison are going to call a timeout now. 5-point game here with 9:40 to play in the game.
Well, this timeout is saying we're not going to let Matthew Johnson get another open three like that. So good coaching move by the head coach, Josh Boardman. Give St. Louis Park a chance to get a little breather. Yep.
Yeah, they've been kind of, playing a little game of chase almost. It just feels like they've been chasing the Bison for the last couple of minutes, even though Park has had the lead. They've just been turning the ball over and having a hard time making stops. But nevertheless, they've slowed that a little bit and are up 5.
$17 points in the game for Matthew Johnson. And so, again, it's been a pretty good game here so far. You can't count any team out at this point. They're both able to make some good runs.
Yep. Yeah, that's what we've seen all game. The first half, the Bison had a couple leads as well, and Park was able to come back. And so we got just a really good matchup. Kind of a game of streaks a little bit. We'll see how these remaining 9 minutes play out. 9:40, that is.
St. Louis Park with the basketball here. Sadiq Issa in the game.
Nope, that wasn't there.
And it's a turnover for the Orioles.
Yeah, I don't like that pass. And look at that ball movement. Drops it.
Yeah, how quick to the basket they were. And Tony Jordan. Johnson.
Whoa, I can't believe there wasn't a foul on that.
Just up, back out. Johnson takes it to the hoop and he draws the foul.
Back to the line goes Johnson.
Nope, not.
Oh.
That was should be on the floor, I would think.
Oh, right.
He gets up gingerly right now.
Rickard coming out of the game. Riggs back in.
We need Riggs to make one of those moves that gets the crowd fired up again. Also have Blissett in the game.
Oh, pass too far inside. Johnson able to handle it.
He did a really good job that time to get that ball back.
Nice pass.
Oh. Yeah, what I like to see McDonald just take that to the hoop. He ended up passing across, but it looked like he had an opportunity. And if he didn't, he had a chance to draw the foul. But you got to take that strong to the hoop when you're inside there like that.
I thought the ball went off a Bison knee, but I guess not. Oh.
By the sound of your voice, you thought that was a ticky-tack foul, right?
I bite my tongue.
Issa picking up the foul. Bison with a chance to tie the game here. They trailed by 1 at halftime.
And trailed by 11 early in the second half. Oh no, Bruce. Did that look like a foul? I thought that was all ball. He didn't reach.
May have got the body
Maybe,
and the
yeah.
ball.
It was hard to see. It just very possibly got him with the body. I'll give the rest the benefit of the doubt. They got a tough job.
Of course they do. They got to listen to you.
Yeah, right?
I know. That was a close one, Paul. I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
I thought it was a tough call.
To find someone in this group that can score other than Johnson.
Yep. Bison have done a good job taking it away from Johnson. Another steal.
Oh. That's a good foul.
Yeah. Yep. It was an easy 2 otherwise. And I think he's got him to give. Bison defense has really picked it up. Nothing coming easy for Park.
Yeah, or it was a little sloppy too, though, at the same time. They're not really playing with patience to try and get that better shot. First miss from the free throw line for Thomas Jordan.
Chance to tie it here. I don't remember the last time we had a tie score in this game.
There's 16 points. So he's the leading scorer.
And we're all knotted up with 8 minutes to play.
See if Park can get themselves on another run. They get Rose back into the game. They need Rose to be able to hit some shots too.
Oof. And he just slips.
Yep. And there's the lead.
Wow. Park trying to push it up the court. Good defense. Nothing there for Rose. Yep.
And
yeah,
they do. They're just trying to play one-on-one basketball, and that's not working. And then they're not getting back on defense either when they miss their shots, and it's giving pretty easy baskets for Buffalo. So the Bison making a good run here. They've got the lead by 2. It's been a while since they've been on top.
It has. It has been a while, and you know, Park came out so strong in the second half. It's kind of surprising to see them just sort of fall apart really over the last couple of minutes here, especially offensively, as you said.
Right.
Just can't get anything going. A lot of sloppy passes.
Yeah, you've got to give the Bison a lot of credit. They're playing harder than, I think they're playing a little harder on St. Louis Park right now. Defensively, getting in every passing lane and really doing a good job. St. Louis Park turning the ball over, not getting good shots, and so we'll see if Arsenio can turn the tide here.
And credit to the Bison coaching. I mean, Johnson came out with those threes. Things were going Park's way. He calls the timeout, and since then, the Bison have stifled Park.
And you can see too, by the way, if you look at the foul disparity of 7 and 4, St. Louis Park is not taking it to the basket. They're not drawing fouls, and they're not in the bonus. There's a long pass.
Tries to save it. Oh my goodness! What's the call there?
The timeout.
No.
Yeah, St. Louis Park is going to have to change their speed of play. They're going to have to try and match the hustle that we're seeing from the Bison right now.
Yeah, it's this kind of topsy-turvy thing where The Orioles are struggling offensively, and now the Bison are getting all these transition points, which is making it impossible for Park to get into transition, which seems like that's where they like to score more. But the Bison, you know, part of their good defense has also been their offense.
And I think the Bison is just loading up the inside of the lane and saying, St. Louis Park, you're not going to get an easy basket from us. You're going to have to hit those outside shots. The only one able to hit the outside shot has been Matthew Johnson, you know, and so again, credit to the Bison on picking up their defensive intensity in this game.
Yep. But it is only a 2-point game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the Orioles, yeah, it's frustrating to lose that lead, and it's been a frustrating couple of minutes, but we know they can turn it around. So we've got 7.5 minutes left to play.
And the Orioles coming off, you know, playing teams like, you know, Wayzata and Eden Prairie, so they face some really tough teams, and you hope that those are the kind of games that help them here down the stretch.
Yep.
Safe bet that a Jordan will get the basket here.
Oh, wow. That was a really nice move. He just didn't finish.
Rose.
Oh, that's a charge.
The Orioles are trying to do a little too much.
Yeah.
Not playing team basketball.
And I think he was just also trying to make contact, but trying a little too hard. Bison defender gets into position, and it's a charge.
Yeah, good credit to the Bison. Not a great defensive play there. Two-point game. Oof. Let's go for the steal.
Nice floater. And finish.
Good rebound.
All right.
Orioles.
Need to play some controlled basketball. They got to slow it up. Or just do that.
Well, this half, the only scorer really
Is Johnson.
is Johnson. Yep. Keeping him in the game. And we tied it up. Maybe the Orioles can get a little bit of a streak going now if they made the basket. Oh, that almost looked like
Oh, nice block, and they called a foul. Said he pushed him. He just can't buy a break on those blocks.
No.
Boy, I'd love to see that one again.
Arsenio was questioning the ref on the sideline, but
Murovsky coming back in. Ooh, we missed them both. They get the rebound.
yeah, you know, Johnson overran the ball.
Yep. Trying to split the D, no go.
Yeah, trying to do a little too much right now, and but able to draw the foul that time. So
I think that might have been on Murovsky, which means he's fouled out, right? Oh no, maybe not.
number 11,
Okay.
Tony Jordan.
Oh, we got to take that. Nice.
Good inbound play for the Orioles, and Rickard with the basket. Tied at 54. Drive to the basket.
Ooh.
Doesn't go.
That was really good defense.
There's Rickard.
Went straight up. Rickard almost lost it, but
I'm open. He gets the ball and he turns and misses
easy
it.
layup. There's no accounting for that. That's a tough one. Tie game here. Just under 6 minutes to play.
Catching his breath that time is number 2. Curiosity.
Good defense.
They have numbers. Oh, and a foul on the Orioles inside. It's McDonald again.
Yeah, how many was that on here?
3.
Yeah, okay. Thought it might have been 4. I lost track. My scorecard's a mess, Bruce.
Right. I'm getting the scoring. And the fouls, I sort of give up a little bit on those. Good free throw shooter.
Yeah.
Been to the line quite a bit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 free throws.
Wow.
8 of 10.
He's done a good job of coming in to take shots where you're likely to create some contact.
So now we're a little back and forth.
Yeah.
56, 54. Where is the Brian answer now?
Rose trying to make something happen and can't get it.
Here comes the Bison.
Ooh, Rickard almost had the pick.
Push.
Can't believe it.
He's out of the game.
Yep. That'll do it. So Schwab coming in. And we got more free throws.
Yeah, and this is where the game could get out of hand.
Yep.
St. Louis Park has not made it to the bonus, and right now you're going to see the Bison shooting 2 free throws on every foul. So they're in the double bonus. And they look like they're a very good free throw shooting team.
Yep. They're also, as I said before, they're not just good at shooting the free throws, they're good at getting the fouls.
Yes. Seem to be a little bit a step faster than Orioles.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see that in transition. They're pushing the ball up, the Bison are, and Park's having a hard time keeping up with them.
Orioles trail by 4.
And this defense of the Bison has really stifled Park. They can't get anything down low going.
No.
There's a 3.
One and down again. Good rebound that time by Bloomquist. Bison doing a great job playing without Eli Hegley. A 30-point scorer so far, again for 2 games.
Oh, wow, what a move. Thomas Jordan is cooking.
And 6-point game.
Oh, that's a nice drive, but it comes up short. He can't believe it. Attacking the ball and gets fouled.
Yeah, but Jackson McDonald is picking up some fouls there.
Yeah.
He's got his 4th.
He's frustrated.
Looks tired, you know, it's like a... And again, if the Bison continue to hit these free throws, this game could get out of hand.
That's right. He makes this one. We're into a 3-possession game. It's a little early to start talking possessions with 4 minutes left, but he misses it.
Still looking for his 20th point of the game. Matthew Jordan averaged 7 the first 2 games, so this has been a great game for him.
Picking up some of the
Hegley slack.
yeah, Hegley slack.
Yep.
Hegley slack sounds like a furniture store to me.
Hegley slack sounds like a kind of pants to me.
yeah. Oh. Here we go. 3:52 to play. Park down 7.
And you got to get the veteran Rickard, but he can't get it to go.
They look tired. A lot of their shots are falling short. They're not sure what to do when they do get the ball inside. Nice rebound by Johnson. They need some help.
Spin move, out.
He's going to take that. No. Ooh, picks up the foul.
Could have used the ball to fall that time, but doesn't. Foul number 6 on the Bison, and Johnson will go to the free throw line.
Johnson does a nice job creating contact as well. I thought for sure he was going to shoot that, but did a little pump fake.
He's been all over the board on his free throws. He was pretty 6 of 9. Missed his last 2.
Last 3. Got to make these.
Made his first 3, missed. Made his next 3. Now he's missed 3. So you got to start a streak of makes here.
Yep. Missed them both. Yeah.
Tough when you're trying to get back in the game and you're missing those free throws.
Yep. Oh, he traveled. And they're only down 7. They got to keep that in mind. It feels like they're down by a lot more, but they're only down 7, and we've got 3 minutes to play. Plenty of time. Find some juice, find a second win.
One of those 11-point runs again that they've had.
But again, the Bison doing such a good job.
There's a travel.
Wow. Bison doing such a good job on defense. There's just nothing in the paint. They have not been able to find anything.
Royals need a big defensive stamp here.
Yep. They got to find some transition points.
Need a big stop here. Johnson, Jordan on Johnson, nice move.
He is so skilled. I mean, just his footwork. He can drive in and lay it in nicely on off balance. He can do a little fadeaway. It's tough to stop in that position. And look at that. Almost another steal out that Park's way.
Got a nice little hand from his coach. He was very happy with that effort.
Yeah, they're not giving in. And the way this thing is flowing with 2:25 left, and you're down 6, 7, 8, 9 points. It's getting late early. Oh, my goodness.
Well, maybe that will get them fired up.
Yeah.
They need something to fire them up.
They
here,
do.
Paul.
So McDowell coming back in. Get to a point with 4 fouls or not. It's 2 minutes left with a lot on the line. Want to get back into this game. See if Rickard can make the 3-point play. He does.
Back to 6.
Bulls coming in with a press. Oh, and he got called. That's going to do it.
He has really struggled by picking up fouls.
Yep.
And that's a really not a good foul back there.
No. You know, it's one of those where you maybe think you can get the ball, but in his situation, in that situation,
He got all arm on that one. Yeah. And again, just a different speed that Jordan is playing, getting there to the ball first. Been an excellent free throw shooter.
yeah, and you look at it. Missed that one.
It worked, huh?
But yeah.
You like that one?
I do. I like that, yeah.
He's really good from that free throw line.
I can't miss.
Right.
But you look at it, and they have been to the line a lot, and to back it up, Park has 2 players who fouled out. Back to a 7-point game. Riggs overshot.
Good rebound on the backside by Schwab.
Deep
Second
one.
one.
Good. All right, we're back to a 4-point game for us with 2 minutes left. Here we go.
Bateslow. Nice 3. Pressure by the Orioles. Now they're going to work it to their guy inside now, out around the perimeter. They're going to eat some time off the clock. And they're going to see it back. Oh, good.
Nice steal.
Got to take it all the way.
Go up.
Oh, foul.
He did get the foul. He doesn't like it.
3-point play.
You know, he tried to stop and get position and just put his arms up, but he still got him with the body. It really wasn't set. You know, I think I'm all right with that call, especially with the way the Park has had some tough ones on the other end as well.
If he had made that one and had a three-point play, this crowd would have erupted on the quick comeback.
Make these. He struggled at the line today.
Yeah. Rebound! Thorez who lose this game could be from the discrepancy in free throws between the two teams.
Yep, absolutely. And not just the number of free throws, but the percentage. Got that one, so we're down to a three-point game, one possession with a minute and a half to play. Orioles playing a tough press. Trap him. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, turnover. It's neither one of these teams has given up.
Nope.
Here we go. 1:29 to play.
Buffalo may be tiring a little bit here. They played hard on defense, and
and that Park press is rattling them a little bit. They're having to gun the ball down the court so hard, they're having a hard time corralling and handling. Timeout.
17 seconds. City are going to call a timeout, set up a play for the Orioles. It knows it's a big possession here with 1:10 to go.
Yeah, and both Arsenio and a couple of assistants were yelling something. There was something that they wanted to be happening that the players weren't doing. And so he just said, forget it, timeout, we're going to get this right.
So far, coming out of timeouts, the Orioles have not made the play that the coaches have diagrammed. We'll see if that can change here.
Well, they needed to. Down 3 points with a minute and a half to play to tie this thing up or even cut it to one.
The game of streaks would be just amazing if this game went into overtime.
Oh, my goodness. Free basketball.
Yeah. So he's just over a minute to go in regulation time.
Regardless of how this turns out, this has been some fun basketball tonight. Really back and forth, a lot of energy. A little sloppy in some spots, but it's been some fun basketball.
Both teams playing really hard. So
yep.
That's all you can ask for.
Well, let's see what they drew up, and let's see if Park can execute. Oh, they're going to go a quick three.
Nate'sall.
Look at that board.
Couldn't finish and a foul on That's going to be Matthew Jordan, the really good free throw shooter, going to the line.
That was a heck of a rebound by Riggs. Just couldn't get the putback and then ended up fouling on the miss. Big chance for the Bison here to go up 2 possessions.
I think the Orioles got the shot they wanted. They got Nate'sall for the 3, and he's hit a couple of them. Just didn't. That one just off the mark by just a little bit.
Yep.
You know, it's just.
Yeah, and I wonder if part of the plan too was like, hey, he's going to put up the 3, and y'all are going to crash the boards, which Riggs did, and got the rebound. So they had the second chance, just couldn't quite put it back.
2 shots for Jordan.
He missed.
We're at exactly a minute remaining, Paul.
60 seconds to go. Park crowd getting into it, getting them to miss. Got that one. All right, 2 possession game, a minute to go. 65-61.
And you don't need a 3 here.
Nope. Absolutely do not. Need a good shot is what you need.
Right. And you got to do it sooner.
There goes Johnson. He finds his way. I stole your call.
That's all right. I get excited. I get quiet here. All right. Here comes. The Orioles need a stop here defense.
They do. Oh, boy.
The basket.
Oh, he got a piece of it. Nice block, but even better rebound.
Well, they can run the clock out, so the Orioles have to foul.
Oh, yeah.
And the wrong guy, they foul.
They didn't get the clock reset.
Yeah, the guy you didn't want to foul is Matthew Jordan.
Yep. Down 2, so this is big. He's got to hit both to go up by 2 possessions.
Feel the vibration.
Again, this place is rumbling, and he hits the first one. This is a biggie. With 23.8 to play.
He's hit 12 free throws in this game.
Wow.
Chance to make it a 2-possession game.
And he does it. That's some clutch free throw shooting. That's a big spot. Orioles got to score quickly now. There it is.
There's a 3. Big shot by Schwab. And it's a 1-point game. Now Orioles can foul and have still a chance to tie this game. What a big shot by Jonah Schwab.
Big shot. And I thought maybe he could have gotten called for a foul. It would have been a little ticky-tacky, but he did get him on the hand a little bit. But nevertheless, good chance for Park here. Down 1 point, you know, you don't need to foul right away. See if you can get a steal, but then you need to foul. But they've got some time to see if they can get a steal before they do that, because they've been putting a pretty intense full-court press down at the baseline that the Bison have been struggling with, and I would not be surprised to see if they go with that here to see if they can create some kind of turnover.
So the Matthew Jordan, Thomas Jordan combination, 49 points.
Woo!
26 for Thomas Jordan, 23 for Matthew Jordan. Wow, a family affair there. And you got
it is.
Tony Jordan adding 6. 55 of their 67 points.
It is a family affair. Here we go, 14.9 to play. Orioles down 1, Bison with the ball.
Yes, the Orioles have to try and go for a steal, try and see if they can prevent the inbound. Once the ball does get in, they got to figure out who they want to foul.
Yes.
And I think you're going to see one of the Jordans getting the basketball off the inbound.
That'll be the Bison plan. They're going deep.
Oh,
and he almost intercepted. He's in trouble, and he's fouled.
Oh, yeah. He was almost out of bounds.
Yep. That was too bad because he almost fell out of bounds with 11.6 to play. Now he's got a chance to shoot 2. Of course, even if he makes them, the Orioles have a chance to tie, and we could get that overtime that you were talking about.
He's 8 of 10 from the line in this game. We have our 5th foul of the game for the Orioles, Graham Riggs. He is out of the game.
Oh, that's too bad.
And Finn Dorfman. Dorfman comes in. 2 shots.
Here we go.
They have done a good job under pressure from this crowd.
They sure have. All the young ones have moved over right by their basket trying to rattle them.
We'll see if they make this free throw, if they let the Orioles take a 3. You see Schwab is down on this end in the corner.
And he missed. He stepped out of bounds. Johnson stepped out of bounds on the rebound.
Yeah, he did, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Still, it's a 2-point game.
Yep. But if they can't get a turnover, they're going to have to foul, and if they make their free throws, then we're looking at a 4-point game. And
Correct.
They'll pretty much wrap it up.
If you're the Orioles, you may want to just try and foul someone else on the inbound. Just run into him, foul him, and see if you can get someone else to the free throw line. Yeah,
that being said, it seems that all the players on the Bison shoot relatively well from the 3, but
yeah, you know, you're right. I mean, they have, and they've had a lot of free throws in this game.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, they've done a good job. You know, the Orioles came out in the beginning of this game with a really strong, quick, aggressive defense, and it was working. They were shutting the Bison down, and it seems now that what the Bison did with that, they said, okay, if they're going to play an aggressive D, we're going to push into it and see if we can draw fouls, and they have. So here we go, 10.5 seconds to play, Bison ball.
And they had 32 free throw attempts in this game. I think St. Louis Park is up in the upper 20s too, so.
Okay.
Almost stolen and a foul. Matthew Johnson wishes he could have had that one rebound back on the end line.
The way that miss came off the rim was tough, and he had a tough rebound to get and just kind of lost his body a little bit in the air and came down out of bounds. Good call by the refs.
The crowd's invited down a little bit now. They're just taking a lot out of them.
And here we go. This is it. 8.7 to play. If he makes this, it's a 4-point game.
Yep. Thomas Jordan could pretty much ice in with this shot.
And he does. What focus. And they got to hustle and hope to get fouled.
Oh, Rickard takes it from half court.
And that's it.
Yeah. All they could do is hope that that one went in.
What a game.
Great basketball games by both teams. And credit to the Bison. I mean, they were down twice by 11 points, and each time they were able to come back and take the lead. And credit to the Orioles. I mean, they started going down by 9 points. It looked like the game was over, and the Orioles cut it with the one possession game, and really had some opportunities. And but, you know, the Orioles struggled a little bit from the free throw line, and that may have been the difference in this game. So.
Yeah, they struggled from the free throw line. I think they got a little bit fatigued as well. We saw a lot of shots starting to come up short. They just were having a hard time getting the ball in the bucket. But also, I think that Bison defense really stifled them inside late in the second half. But kudos to Park for coming back and really making it a ball game when it looked like they weren't going to be able to. But yeah, then here we go. We get down to the wire and have a very exciting finish. Kind of a shame anybody had to lose. One of those games, if you ask me.
I think you close your eyes tonight and you're going to see a Jordan in your sleep. Those guys really dominated. Thomas Jordan, Matthew Jordan. What great games by
Tony
those
Jordan.
guys. And then Tony Jordan. And you have, you know, Thomas Jordan, number 33, a sophomore.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a 10th grader.
Yeah.
And you have Matthew Jordan. I think Matthew and Tony, I believe, are juniors, if I have that right. So I'm going to take a look here because those guys are juniors. So I mean, this team is going to be solid. Yep. You know, and put Hegley in that lineup.
Oh my goodness!
They're going to be a really tough team as the season goes on for anyone to beat.
And you know, they're also really well coached. You can see it in their focus and their discipline. Very well coached. But I mean, also I look at Park, and they got some things brewing there. There's some good energy, and they've got, you know, some good shooters, and a lot of things just weren't falling tonight. So
yeah, and the Orioles came, you know, they lost their last two games, one by 23 and the other one by, you know, 42 points. So so this is it's a stepping stone in the right direction for them. I mean, it's a Buffalo team. It's a good team. Yes, they're missing probably their best scoring player, but still, I think you know, the Orioles had to stay in this game, and they had every chance to still win this game.
Yes, they did.
And so a good basketball game, and congratulations to Buffalo on the win. And for the St. Louis Park Orioles, their next game will be at Minneapolis North on December 16th. And their next home game will be on December 26th and the 27th at St. Louis Park. So come support your St. Louis Park Orioles on behalf of Paul Bodwin and our crew here from ParkTV. Final score is the Buffalo Bison 70, the St. Louis Park Orioles 66. So long.